Good morning, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Got some more breeding activity and updates going on here with the rainstorms coming. Figured I'd give you all, who are interested anyway, an update on what's going on with everybody, including this crazy guy right here, the Apodora. This guy has been meeting two different females. So let's take a look. Alright, no, buddy. So, you go in there. Yep. Good boy. So, this guy's had a meal. Paired him with Fluffy. Found him on the other end of the enclosure. She's not interested. Gave him a rest. And we'll see if this female is still interested in him whatsoever. A lot of people talk about how nerve-wracking it is to pair these snakes because of their notoriety for eating other snakes, but I really haven't encountered any issues with that. As long as you're checking your females and they seem to have some sort of follicles and are on the right track for breeding, and you have a for-sure female and a for-sure male, then generally you don't run into issues. But always good to be cautious and keep an eye on them regardless. So the big girl here, Fluffy, who's in her hide, I believe is done. If she's gonna go, she's gonna go, and if she's gonna reabsorb, then that's coming next. But we'll see. Like I said, I put the male in 2 days ago, and he went straight in, and then later that night he was in the far corner over there, and next morning. So either she's kicked him out or she's starting to cycle or done and he's not interested anymore in her. But down there, we'll see. He's already showing me that maybe she's not cycling anymore, or she's done. I don't know. More than likely, she's not going. But don't know until you try. Right, girl? So Fluffy's been really restless. I catch her going some days from the hot side to the cool side and then back and forth and kind of being a little more restless than normal. So I thought that was interesting. Just a noteworthy bit of behavior that I'll keep up top in case anything happens and I need to draw back on that. But you know, chances are probably not going to get anything, and they both reabsorb, and who knows what. You know, that's the likely scenario. But stay optimistic and keep trying. This Woma is giving me lots of promising behaviors. Still not interested in food. She isn't the biggest Woma, but she looks pretty thick in the back end, doing a lot of heat, cold seeking. And now it's looking like she's doing some heat seeking and some building. So we'll see. Maybe with any luck, we'll get a small clutch of Womas this year. And the corn snakes, they're home. Obviously, you saw that. They both ate yesterday very ferociously. So in a couple days, I'm going to feed the female again. I'll probably just do the male once a week, but I'm going to hit the female twice a week leading up to the pairing and just make sure she's extra stuffed. I did feed the hognose, and the female didn't really seem interested in food. She didn't eat. The male reluctantly took food after I left it, but that's probably because he hasn't eaten in like 4 months. That's hognose for you. But it is still early. They did just get out of brumation, so I'll try them again in a few days. And the Brettles, yeah, they definitely ate. They love food. So the plan with them is feed them again in 3-4 days, a bigger meal, and then again 4 or 5 days after that, an even bigger meal. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Pairing coming very soon. All right, and I was pairing this jungle female with my super zebra male, but unfortunately he passed away. So I pivoted. We've got that beautiful banded male from Owen McIntyre of Rogue Reptiles in here with this female who's deep in shed. He's a breeding machine, so hopefully this pairing will go. We'll leave them alone, not bug them too much. But with any luck, we'll have a repeat of those really nice jungles from last season, because that's exactly that pairing. Got the striped jungles, one pair of them together, plus a zebra with a super zebra. So with any luck, we'll have a smattering of some jungles to offer this year. So fingers crossed. You never know. Everything is up in the air while things are breeding. You can get all the great signs, but until you get eggs, nothing is for sure. All right. I hope this perspective and angle doesn't bother you guys, but I wanted to show you this for two reasons. One, this animal just shed, and it's a holdback of that farm hatched animal paired with Red Man that is exquisite. So it's always nice looking at her freshly shed, but I also wanted to show you how utilitarian some of these reptile husbandry designs perches are. Obviously this is not made by him, but this perch right here is. And these legs screw in so they're not falling out. This water bowl is nice and snug. This is machine washable, so easy to clean and disinfect. But the coolest feature is this right here. Look at that. Now I could fill that with moss if I want, make it a little humid hide. But how cool is that? It's all 3D printed, machine washable, heavy duty, heat tolerant. Look at this beauty. Super cool. And he makes different sizes of them, of course. But, yeah. Let's take a look at her in the light. Super cool. Some other updates that are going on breeding wise. It looks like we might have 2 or 3, maybe even 4 Papuan clutches this year. Most notably Red Man paired up with another F1 sibling of his, a female that has yet to be named, but is very, very black, really pretty dark right now. Normally has some orange flames that fire up. I'll superimpose a few photos of what's been going on over here, but she's definitely good. We might have 1 or 2 other Papuans that should go. Some jungle action is starting to happen a little bit later than everything else, as you just saw with Eris, and the MIAs are still actively at it. The male is kind of all over the female, but seemed kind of loosey-goosey. Haven't really witnessed too much in the way of locks, maybe caught 1, but we'll see. I'm okay if they just want to go later. As long as they go, that'd be cool with me. But everything seems to be going well. The albino Darwin's done, I believe. The caramel citrus tiger didn't push it this year with the Axanthic tiger male. I really want him to make more Axanthic tigers, so he's sitting and spending all of his time with the tiger head Axanthic female. We'll see if this possible super hypo boy wants to prove himself out here with this tiger jag. And yeah, we'll just see what the breeding season brings us. Who knows? Maybe I'll even get some Stropherus eggs if they've been warmed up, getting lots of food moisture again. The male's comfortable with the female, so who knows? Maybe I'll even have some first-time gecko breeding this year. So it'll be really interesting to see what we learn from everything. Learn from the Apodora, learn from the Womas, learn from the hognose, learn from the corn snakes, everybody. everybody, everywhere, always teaching me cool stuff. So even though this will be my 10th year breeding, there's still so much to learn every year. There's a never-ending pursuit of knowledge and figuring out new things with animals, and they're going to constantly teach us new stuff. So if you're open to learning new stuff, you're going to have a great time. So for those of you who are in the middle of this early February breeding lull where you're like, maybe things are going, maybe not, keep going. I believe in you. Alrighty, well, I'm going to leave you guys on a teaser with this beautiful striped jungle. She is not breeding this year. She is not quite ready, but she's definitely put the size on over the last 6 months, so I'm very happy to see her on track for next season. Wait to see the boy we've got ready for her too. Gonna be some good stuff for the future of striped jungles over here. Very, very happy for what's to come. So with that, I'm gonna leave you guys. Make sure you go check out my sponsors, Reptile Husbandry Designs, for some of those cool perches that have the hide box built in and so much more. If you're going to be doing any shipping this year, making some babies or buying some babies, ship with the best, Reptiles Express. Get all your supplies, everything like that, and use code Riley50 to get you 50% off up to 10 shipping labels per customer to get you a discount of about 50% off of the standard FedEx shipping rates. And if you're not already a member of USARK in USARK Florida, please go join. I'll have all their information below. Your membership really makes a difference. The larger the volume of people involved, the louder our voices, the more they can do to support us and keep unjust reptile legislation out of going through and being passed into law. So least we can do is support them. And if you want to support what we've got going on over here, get early access to babies, discounts on merch, be part of the Discord and things like that, you can join us on patreon.com. Just look me up, Riley Jimison, on patreon.com. You can join for as little as $3 a month. So really cool community growing, awesome people in there. We've all become great friends to me, essentially. So if you want to join that, come on by, look me up. And with that, see you guys on the next one.